Jim Cramer joins me on the floor of the NYSE. I'm Catherine Ross with TheStreet. Jim, let's kick this off because you literally just walked off of the set.
Oh, with Daniel.
Speaking with Daniel.
Daniel's right there. Daniel, great job. Great job. Thank you. Great job.
Tell me about the interview.
Okay. Well, one of the things that I love, look, I am a huge Spotify user, okay? I'm a Spotify user at home. I'm a Spotify user at my other home. My kids are Spotify users. So I've got 4 Spotify users, right, Dusty?
That's right.
4 Spotify users and 2 restaurants where we only use Spotify because our customers, they are consistent. They want consistency, and it's everything they want. And they tell me, how do you know what I want? On Saturday night, for 2 hours at Bar San Miguel, I don't ever have to worry that people say, what is that music? And that's because of you. Thank you very much. And he's also, look, we're in Brooklyn. He's now in Brooklyn because of the podcast acquisition. Unbelievable. Unbelievable acquisition. Thank you very much, guys. Dusty, I'll talk to you soon. And what's happened is that they're moving big into podcasts. I don't think people realize how big podcasts are.
That's what I wanted to ask you, because as a millennial, all of my friends, my roommates,
no, in the stories. It's like when I was growing up, and my parents would say, if you were there for War of the Worlds on the radio, because it's there's something pleasing to millennials. It's throwback. They like it. They like these. My daughters listen to. There was like these stories. Where it's like a detective story. And
there's the detective part. There's the murder mystery part. There's the fiction part. There's so many different ones.
So now he's going to be the aggregator, which is brilliant. And I just have never put Spotify on, and then they didn't exactly predict what I wanted to hear next. So yes, I play with an open hand. I love this company. The stock is down because they played by the rules. They gave you this guidance, and the guidance wasn't blowout. Forget it. Here's what and there's some people who didn't like the revenue line. What you want to look at, and this is how I've judged this company from the beginning, is premium, free to premium. That's what you want to look at. And the market's down today, so free to premium was excellent. And then the second thing you want to look at is churn. Something I've learned from Market to Luna at TheStreet. Churn, churn, churn. If you got that churn down, then you have a sticky business. If you keep churn down, then you can raise price. Raising price is the holy grail. That's what Netflix can do. Wasn't funny that Barry McCarthy, the CFO, was from Netflix. Now, I was trying to get Daniel to get away from the 4 walls of the spreadsheet. I said, you got to think bigger. The analysts won't be able to understand the podcast because they're not millennials. It's a millennial thing.
And speaking both as a millennial but also as a podcast user, I think that one of the key things for Spotify is the fact that I can connect my Spotify app immediately to my Amazon Alexa, but I cannot connect my Apple Podcast app.
No, you're absolutely right. Play Coltrane. Play Coltrane. No, it is unbelievable. Just a second. See this?
Yes.
Let's focus for a second. Okay, go up there. Stella Artois. Yeah. Okay, so when I meet my wife, we go to a bar. We went to a bar downtown, and it was unbelievable too. It's called Walker's. This first date, and we were going to have a drink, and if I liked her, then we were going to have dinner, but not if I didn't like her. Okay, so she ordered a Stella Artois, and I said, "Oh my God, forget about it. Forget Stella Artois. I mean, that's like the worst beer in the world." But it still worked. Can you imagine? We overcame her order of Stella Artois. Maybe that's the secret to why Bud can always come back.
So what's your favorite beer?
Oh, I'm a Coors Light guy, but I have switched since Bar San Miguel, and I am a Corona Light guy. Now, it turns out...
With lime?
Yes. It turned out my wife was playing a fake out. She is a Guinness person, and if she were to call, you would see a Guinness, her picture comes up as her getting her Guinness diploma when we went to Dublin. So it was a false tale. Turns out she doesn't even like Stella. She just felt like it was a girl's beer and she wanted to be girlish. So anyway, that's probably a little off topic. But anyway, so Daniel did a great job. He acquitted himself well. Stock was down 12, then it down 6, then it was only down 3. I think people have to recognize that Spotify, this is a subscription economy. Teen Zoo, who's remarkable. He was an early employee at Salesforce, then started Zora, which Goldman started with a sell last week, which I think is ill-advised. He is the man who really understands the subscription economy. There are very few subscriptions that I pay for that I don't look at the price. So let's go over them, okay? I don't look at the Netflix price. right? I mean, like Netflix, hey, fine, right? I do not look at the Sirius for my car. I don't look at it. I don't look at Spotify, and I don't look at Apple.
Hulu?
My wife, not me. I mean, Hulu's not mine. And
Amazon?
Of course, Amazon Prime, it's primary, and now ESPN Plus. Segue into Disney. I think ESPN Plus is going to be big.
That is a very natural segue. So that's actually perfect because I wanted to talk not only just about ESPN Plus, but Disney Plus, which they are going to unveil for the first time on April 11th.
Right. Now, Disney Plus is very good if you're a deep Jeff Marks talking to them. Yeah. Excellent. We were talking, if you really want to know the deep on a trade like the Sixers, you got to go to ESPN Plus. That's what they're going to do. Bob Iger was asked very directly. This is a gambling economy, too, now.
I was going to ask you about that.
I think if you're going to gamble, which I'm not allowed to, you need ESPN Plus. And so there's so much to like here. I like the quarter. The April meeting is going to decide everything. Obviously, the gross margins are going to be under pressure as he spends. There are very few companies that can afford to spend and not ruin their credit rating. And Disney's credit rating is going to be up. So I heard everything I like. It's an Action Alert's name.
And I want to just flag for investors out there. They were directly asked about leaving Netflix and whether or not that was going to punch a hole.
Not as bad as I thought.
They were like, no, it's fine.
It's another reason to like it. It's a very good, very upbeat conference call. Versus Electronic Arts was very downbeat, unbelievably horrible conference call.
Okay, let's talk about the gaming sector.
They don't know anything.
Take-Two, too?
Take-Two was the revenue. Take-Two was a fabulous quarter.
It was just the outlook.
I think that, yes, it was the outlook. And I worry about Grand Theft Auto getting soft. Worry about Fortnite.
Red Dead could be getting soft, too.
I don't know. I compliment Take. They had a great quarter, okay? And it was even referenced on the EA quarter that Red Dead Redemption was too hard to comp. But the industry itself is challenged by Battle Royale. Now, by the way, they didn't do Battlefield. They did it as a single player. And that may have been the dumbest thing that they've done. That was shocking to me. Honestly,
I mean, even I know a single person who owns Battlefield.
No,
now.
I mean, even I know that, and I mean, it's like yesterday when I had to post the influencers, the influencers for Ralph Lauren, and I didn't know any of the influencers. So I put a picture of my wife up. People said, "Oh, I guess she's an influencer." I mean, you know, the non-millennials don't know the difference between an influencer and a thought leader. Can you imagine that?
So the final thing before we hop back over to Action Alerts Plus is Apple, because they lost their head of retail. Now, do you think there's going to be a long-term implication there?
Look, okay. Brilliant person. Only have 500 stores. I think they could use about 800 stores. It's a big country, big globe. Stores always have big lines. Don't like that.
It's not great, especially when you're trying to get something repaired.
No, and that's a problem. And then the accessories. She started the watch as fashion. It's all health. And that's service revenue. And what is it with the AirPods? Why are they always out of it? So there were accountability issues that I was concerned about. No doubt about her brilliance. But you have lines, that's an issue. Don't have enough stores, that's an issue. You're chronically out of watches and AirPods. Now look, I don't mind. Being out can be a good thing. All right, it can be a good thing. It's like, wow, what a hot thing, out of stock. But not repeatedly. Not repeatedly, because then what I do is I go and I buy pods from Logitech.
I'll just hop on Amazon and get that too.
From Brack and Darrell. So, I mean, those are lost sales. So, anyway, that's something to watch. Markets can be down today. Home Depot's down today.
Let's talk more about the market. Let's talk about Disney. We've got Viacom, all of these other names that are Action Alerts Plus names.
Down. Look, the market's been up a lot. Let's let it come in. It's okay. We have a lot of cash. Been waiting for it to come in forever. Maybe it comes in a little. Market was really overbought. It plus 8 on the oscillator that I follow last night. So, I don't know. Let it come in.
All right.
No sin.
Let's continue this chat over on Action Alerts Plus.
Yeah, completely.
All right, guys. Catch us tomorrow.